welcome to my kitchen. As many of you may have seen, there is a new sweet treat that is trending on social media. They are called hot chocolate bombs. They are fun to watch dissolving into the milk and they taste delicious too. So today I'm going to show you 10 exciting flavors of hot chocolate bombs. And you coffee lovers out there, I created few flavors of hot coffee bombs. So stay tuned. First, let's see how to make a basic hot chocolate bomb. For that you will need
chocolate or compound chocolate, hot chocolate mix, marshmallows, assorted decorations.
First, we need to melt our chocolate. Now, if you're using real chocolate, you need to temper your chocolate. Now, tempering in easy word is heating up the chocolate and cooling it down to stabilize it. Now, tempering helps to give the nice shine and a good snap to the chocolate. And it doesn't melt on your fingers that easy. But if your chocolate is not tempered properly, first thing, it won't come out of the mold. And if it does, it will be super dull and very waxy. It just don't look good. Okay? So, always check the ingredient list. If it says it has a cocoa butter, that means you have a real chocolate. You need to temper it. But if it says it has some sort of oil, it's a compound chocolate. You do not need to temper it. You can just melt it and use it. Compound chocolates are super easy to use, but there is a drawback. They do not taste as good as the real chocolate. Okay? I ordered my chocolate online. It didn't show up in time. So, unfortunately, I have to use compound chocolate today. So I won't be tempering it. Remember, compound chocolate, you don't have to temper. Real chocolate, you have to temper. So let's melt this. I'm going to start with the 30 seconds. You don't want to do more than 30 seconds. Start with 30 seconds. It won't be fully melted, but stir it, it will melt. If it still doesn't, then again 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Do not do 1 minute. Okay? Let's do that. So I microwaved it for 30 seconds. This is how much it melted. Always melt your chocolate in the plastic bowl. Don't do it in the glass because glass heats up a lot and you don't want that. Now I'm gonna do 10 seconds more so all the bits melt. So I did 10 seconds and now it's fully melted. Now you need a dome shaped mold. Make sure the mold is really dry, and I'm also going to use brush, so make sure the brush is fully dry too. Always remember that water is an enemy of chocolate, so you do not want even a drop of water near your chocolate. Okay, now take your chocolate and a spoon and scoop some in here. Take a brush and spread it everywhere. You can do it with the spoon, but I like to do it with the brush. I'm going to do 2 thin layers. You don't want to do first thick layer because all the chocolate from the sides runs down and the bottom gets thicker and the rest stays thin. And at that point, when you try to take out from the mold, they can break on you. So it's better to do even 2 layers. The first layer is done. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for a few minutes. Now you don't want to put it in the refrigerator for too long. Just put it for like 2-3 minutes, not longer than that, and then we'll do the second layer. Now we are ready for our second layer. For that, I'm gonna take my brush and some spoon and some chocolate again. Now this time for the second layer you want to do one by one, because if you put the chocolate in all while you're brushing this one, the rest are going to get set and then it's going to be a thick bottom and you don't want that. So for the second layer, do one by one because these are cold, right? It's gonna set the chocolate real quick. So the second layer is done. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for 5 to 10 minutes. Now when you're doing the second layer, just remember you don't want it too thick, because if it is too thick, it may not melt in the milk real easy. And if it is too thin, it will break in your hand while you're handling it. Time to take them out. So
very gently. Just like that. I have a pan ready here. I'm just gonna put there. Now you need a flat pan and put it on the lowest temperature possible. And we are going to smooth out these edges. Now we take our chocolate and just, that happens real quick. You don't have to leave it for long. And you see, it is smoothed out. And we do this to all of them. Just leave it, do this. So time to fill this up. Now I have this donut cutter here. I'm going to use it as a stand, and that is a little easier to fill up. And then this is hot cocoa mix. We just add that here. You don't want to overdo it. And then these are the marshmallow that I'm going to add. You can add whichever marshmallow you like, but I like these ones. They're tiny and they're cute. So just fill them up. Now I have this warm pan here. I'm going to do the same thing that we did earlier. So the chocolate melts here, and that helps to stick this. Now you will see some gaps in the middle, so what you need to do is like take your brush, dip it in the chocolate, and try to fill them up so the cocoa powder doesn't come out. So now I'm going to design a Christmas tree on this. You can design whatever you want, whatever you like. So super easy. Just go zigzag. You don't want to go too thick. And then go down as a wood. Now I have a star here. And then sprinkle it. Now you know how to make the simple hot chocolate bomb. Now let's start making our unique flavors. So the first flavor we are going to make is the cookie and a cream. I used a white chocolate for the outer covering, and I crushed some cookies in it to give that cookie and cream look. So for this, what I'm going to do is, I have this bite-sized Oreos. I'm just gonna crush them a little, not too much because they are already bite-sized. Okay, and then I'm going to fill these in here. Then we are going to add some cocoa powder and some marshmallows. Here is our cookie and a cream ready. So the next we are going to make the unicorn one. I made the shell multicolored, and to this we are going to add first cocoa powder. Not cocoa powder, this is hot chocolate mix. I don't want you guys to put cocoa powder directly. Cocoa powder needs to be cooked. To this we're going to add Lucky Charms. These are colorful marshmallows right here. So to this we added the Lucky Charm, and now on the top we are going to put cotton candy. We may have to press, but be gentle. Okay, so time to seal this. And here our unicorn is ready. Isn't it colorful? I love it. Next we are making the creme brulee. For that I used creamish color outer covering, and next you will need some sugar and little bit butter in it, and we are going to make butterscotch out of it. So start the heat and caramelize the sugar. Now you will see we started getting nice golden color. let it go a little bit longer. Okay, now we get our pan here and put this on the pan. Be careful, don't let it get on your hand because sugar is super hot. Now you can see our butterscotch got hardened. So what we do is get our hammer and just crush some. Now you can crush some of this into a powder to put inside the hot bomb, or you can add butterscotch chips. Now to this we add cocoa powder and then some of the regular chips and some butterscotch chips. But as I said, if you don't find the butterscotch chips, you can just crush this into the powder and add this inside. And then of course some marshmallow. And here is your creme brulee ready. Next we are making Mexican hot chocolate. For that I used the red color, and to this we are going to add cocoa powder, yes. And to this we are going to add some cayenne pepper. Yep, you heard it right. We are going to add some cayenne pepper. Trust me, it tastes real good. I love this in my hot chocolate. And some cinnamon powder, just a little. Then I'm going to add some chocolate chips. And now some marshmallows. Here is our Mexican hot chocolate ready. It's super spicy, so be careful while you drink it. And you can adjust your spice level to it. I like it really spicy. It tastes really good, trust me. So the next flavor we are going to make is the gingerbread. Now I have this broken gingerbread here, which I'm going to crush. And to this crushed powder, I'm going to add some ginger powder. And if you want, you can also add gingerbread seasoning. So I'm gonna add a little. Give it a stir. Now to this, we add our powder that we just made. Then some cocoa powder. Now I'm also going to add some chocolate chips. As the compound chocolate doesn't have a rich flavor of chocolate, I'm going to add some chocolate chips to it. And of course, some marshmallow. Hot chocolate is incomplete without marshmallow, I feel. So gingerbread hot chocolate is ready. I decorated it as a cute gingerbread face, and I think it looks very cute. So the next one I'm doing is the peppermint. I use the white outer covering and I crush some peppermints. So we add good amount of peppermint because we want that nice taste of freshness, right? So that goes in. Some cocoa powder and then some marshmallows. So here is the peppermint chocolate bomb is ready. I decorated it as a snowman, and to show that it is a peppermint, I put some crushed peppermint over here. Next, we are going to make pumpkin spice. I used the orange color for this. Same thing. First goes the cocoa. To this, I will add some pumpkin spice. Then I will add some chocolate chips. See, whenever you use the white chocolate, you need to add some chocolate to get the richness, you know, because white chocolate is not at all chocolate. It's some milk product that or I don't know what they make with, but it's not chocolate. So add some chocolate chips for sure whenever you use white chocolate. And then, of course, marshmallows. Pumpkin spice is ready. Now I'm going to make a hot coffee bomb, and this is going to be a mint mocha flavor, and for that I used a green color outside. And to this, now instead of a hot cocoa powder, we are going to use creamer. So creamer goes in, and to this I'm going to add instant coffee. Now you can skip the instant coffee, and instead of that you can use the regular hot coffee. Then I'm going to add chocolate mint chips. So this is our mint mocha. Now we are going to make the caramel coffee flavor. For that, again, we are going to add this creamer. And to this, I'm going to add instant coffee again. As I said, you can skip the instant coffee and just use a cup of hot brewed coffee. And to this, I'm going to add some caramel balls. And here is your caramel coffee bomb ready. Now these are really good gift. What I do is like put it in a cupcake holder and put it in the box. And these are really good gifts. So we're gonna do that. Christmas is coming up. And if you like to make your own gifts, this is a perfect thing to gift. I'm sure you can impress your family and friends with this. They're super cute, they taste delicious, and they're easy to make.
So let's try our hot chocolate. I have a really hot milk, and you also remember use really hot milk because you want that to melt and have that magical effect. So I'm going to do the unicorn one. Let's pour the hot milk on it.
Oh, look at that. It looks super cute.
Here, you have 10 amazing flavors of hot chocolate bomb and few of the coffee bombs. Now you can change any of this flavor into a coffee bomb. You just have to change the hot chocolate mix and the marshmallows to a coffee and a creamer, and then you have your coffee bombs. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.